Okay, in volume 1, I told you, I showed y'all how to market on Russell. That's Russell. And this is you go to the inbox and you just put your website in. www. dot number 1 KINGWAWANZA.com. That's it. OneKingWanza.com. See that? That's all you gotta do. OneKingWanza.com. Then you hit send. www.onekingwanza.com. Now, some people will say, you know, that's just marketing to one person. And that's true. But here's the thing. You do want to market to as many people as possible. However, sometimes marketing to one person is marketing to the right person. And I'll explain. When you market on thinking games like Russell, you never know who's playing it. That's a thinking game. I mean, you could be playing Bill Gates. You could be playing an investor. You could be playing somebody who attracts millions of views. See, you never know, because I learned this back in the past. The same way you're looking for an investor, investors are looking for investments. Trust me, man, you got people out here with millions of dollars who are looking for the next best thing, or somebody who believes in themselves. See, one thing I'll tell you is this, and people will tell you this. People generally don't invest in good products. People invest in good people. Because see, to an investor, every product sounds bad because they didn't create it. You know, you look at Ciroc, for instance, take Diddy. You know, Diddy doesn't own Ciroc. I mean, that's a fact. I ain't hating on him, it's the truth. However, he gets 50% of the revenue because what he does do is he's a spokesperson. So they attach his name to their product and they gave him 50%. You know, that's what he's responsible for. He is the brand builder. You know, he doesn't have really no responsibility but bringing money to the brand, and they split it. That's it. He's responsible for marketing and branding. That's why everywhere they go, they're screaming Ciroc boys. They drinking Ciroc because he gets 50% of the revenue. Although he's really not doing any of the manufacturing or production or none of that. That's what it is. Shout out to them Kush boys, man. Matter of fact, Diddy is doing work with my homies, these guys, the Kush boys. He's doing some marketing for them. I want to say it's their drink, the water, Aqua Hydrate, like that on Facebook. A lot of people don't know about the Kush boys. They hire Diddy, so that tell you how paid they are. And like I was saying, man, when you market on games like Russell and stuff like that, you know, people with billions, they're regular people, man. They do the same thing everybody else does. They just have more money. They looking for ways to make money just like you are. They just got more money. You know, so when you put yourself in other areas, other arenas, you put yourself out there to get in contact with more people. You know, I see everybody marketing on Facebook. That stuff is so mundane because everybody is doing it. You need to find some effective, creative forms of marketing that everybody isn't doing. Like Russell, you know, that Candy Crush. Games like that, man. Farmville. Find you a creative way to do something that nobody is doing. And then just run. Find your niche and work it. Stop doing what everybody else is doing. People like, man, they ain't gonna work because everybody else at the club passing off flyers. Man, people really don't read that stuff. I mean, it's an effective form of marketing because it's visual. But, found a penny. Nothing is like doing something nobody has seen because somebody's gonna recognize it eventually. And they will say, wow, man, I'd like for him to do that with my product. Keep your name visual, man. I got the Kush boys on right now. Kush boys for life. You know what I'm saying? I handmade this shirt. It's old. It's Rouse Square clothing. I mean, you have to stand out. Why do you think they put that yellow sign on that brown fence? Because it stands out. Why do you think when you're on the highway, they have the signs and LED lights? You know, traffic jam right here. They don't have it with everybody else's sign. They have it so it stands out, it sticks out. You know? And it's funny how people be like, yeah, ones, you know, you draw on your sign. You look on Instagram and sites like that, people drawing on paper, man. They're not getting no printed flyers no more. You know? For what? You're looking at the words. Doesn't matter how it looks. Do you get the message? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And if I'm doing it in a creative way, it's effective. Let me show you effective marketing. If you look at the 3 largest insurance carriers in the country, right? You got Progressive. First there's State Farm, Progressive, then Geico. State Farm has the people that sing. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Pop up. He just pop up and give you anything you want. You have Progressive. They had that lady. Forgot her name. It's doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Then you have Geico. Geico only pays the voice person because they created an image. You know what they created? Something creative. They created a lizard. They created the caveman. They created the pig. They go wee, 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 wee. Something that will stick in your mind. That is not conventional marketing. It's creative, it's catchy, and it's something that will stick in your mind. You know, then you got the Mayhem guy, Allstate. I mean, all of these things are derived to drive in your mind and repeat, repeat, repeat. Why you think you hear a song on the radio and you hate it, but you keep on singing it? You know why? It's repetitive nature. They know if they beat it in your head, you'll eventually start singing it. And if you start singing it, somebody's gonna ask you, what is it? It's a form of marketing. Word of mouth is one of the best forms of marketing. It was the best until the internet came and you could like and share. They say 90% of all human communication is nonverbal. It's physical, body language, it's internet, it's texting, sharing, pictures, posting, liking, copying. You know, you have to free your mind, man. Until you can think like the individual you are, you won't be paid like the individual you are. You know, I just had a job washing dishes. They paid me like the average dishwasher because there was nothing special about me. It's nothing different. But when I set my own pace, my own track, my own record, my own lane, then I can be rewarded with my own compensation. You know? I mean, you want to look at, man, everything is marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything. How you doing? Look at that Pepsi truck right there. It's marketing. They bought the truck, but the marketing is priceless on it. That truck gonna cost, when Pepsi pay for that truck is gonna cost Pepsi whatever they pay, whatever anybody else pay for it. But you know what's priceless? The name on the side. It's marketing. Carnage. That Dominion Power truck right there. That's marketing, man. That truck right there got something on the side. That's marketing. You have to find a way to get your name, your product, your brand, your logo, your product, your service out there creatively. I mean, if you're doing the exact same thing, I mean, Pepsi and companies like that are so huge, all they have to do is be seen. But what will make somebody look at you? You know what I mean? What will make them look at you? You see the cab man. They got the cab name on the side. That's marketing. Look at that. Swerve. That's marketing. How you gonna get your name out there? I showed you some of the techniques I use, and I'm gonna show you some more. It's 1,000,001 ways to free marketing part 2, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy ones that are done, you two can. I ain't stopping. We're gonna keep on going with this. We did it real big. Volume 1 was a huge. Has been a huge success. I mean, we've opened the doors so much, and it has opened the doors for us to start a marketing firm. So, Volume 2 is gonna be extremely crazy. And the things I showed you in Volume 1 or told you, I'm gonna show you some more in this DVD. You know I said some things in Volume 1, but I'm gonna show them to you exactly in Volume 2. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all keep blessed. Keep being blessed. Raw Squirrel Film Division. We don't make movies like everybody else. We want to show our aim and our mission in this series right here. Really, in everything we do. Our aim and our mission is to show people, look, you can take ordinary products and make it big. Because the general fact remains this. The biggest and best companies on earth started from minute, limited, or little to no resources. Now you know why those companies thrived? Because they didn't have much. They didn't have no investors. They was like, you know what, we gotta make this work with what we have. Google started with Tupperware. You know what I mean? In a garage. A Russian immigrant and an American started in a garage and made the biggest search engine on earth. Apple, Tyler Perry, Spike Lee used to walk around with a camera like I do. I mean, it's ambition that brings the money, man. They say 100,000 people will become millionaires this year off of one thing. Ideas. 100,000 Americans. I think the number was like 130,000 Americans. You know what I mean? Shout out to my homeboy DJ Black Caesar. Shout out to Frank Wade. He made the first DVD. Shout out to my homegirl Sky Blue down there in Birmingham. Frank Wade in Kansas. DJ Black Caesar in Mississippi. Shout out to ThinkWork Media. They did OneKingWanza.com. Go check that site out. The Kush Boy. Dread the Old Head. Just everybody, man, who's a part of, this whole journey, man. Much love, much peace, much respect to y'all. Who else? Shout out to Kira Simone. Check her out. She huge, man. She a neo soul singer. She on Volume 1. She's in London. Sincere the General. T. Songbird there in North Carolina. As a matter of fact, I'm on my way to the post office to send them their copies now. That's the Shane. Shane is at ThinkWork Media in New York. Man, it's a wrap, man. Shout out to my homeboy George over there at George is at Boost Mobile in Dumfries. Man, this thing is getting big, man. And I'm gonna get. If you think Volume 1 was created, man, you ain't seen nothing. Watch what I do with this one right here. I'm gonna show you creativity for real. Just stay tuned, man. Keep your eyes fixed. And like I said, I only can speak from what has worked for me. You know what I'm saying? You see what I do. Use it in your own capacity. You know what I mean? Whether it's to one person or to the masses, it doesn't matter. It's all marketing. You know what I mean? When you get them phone calls or text messages on your phone and they say, your vehicle is at the 50,000 mile thing, such and such. To get the warranty card, they marketing to one individual. And those be massive companies, huge companies. You know what I mean? When you on Facebook or playing them games, you see the apps come up. They marketing to one person. That's how you get there, one at a time. How you think I got hundreds of millions of views on the internet? One at a time. Man, I'm everywhere. VHO, Vimeo, what else am I at? I'm dominating on YouTube. Daily Motion, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. I got 2 Twitter pages. The #1 King Wanza and @1 King Wanza. At the #1 King Wanza and @King Wanza. Instagram @King Wanza. Vimeo @King Wanza. Everywhere, man. At King Wanza. I use the same login on everything. You know what I mean? This is volume 2, man. The boy Wanza the Don, YouTube King. Coming to you live and direct. You know, on my way to the post office. Send this to Shane and Sincere the General. You know what I mean? You know, just look around. Look at business. Everything is marketing, man. Everything. That thing said, welcome to Dunford, 1749. They telling you where you are. You know, that's how businesses get built. Well, American Motorcycle, based on marketing. Everything is marketing. The signs you see. The only difference is they not yours. How you gonna get out there? You know, I got drinks named after me. You know, if you Google the King Wanza drink, I did that. You know, that's a hell of a marketing point, man. Conversation piece. You know, because man, they got a drink named after me. That's marketing. What else? They name dogs after me. You know, and another thing that I do, I make sure that everything that I name my products or my brands after is funny or catchy. You know what I'm saying? Like Raw Squirrel Clothing, Small Mouse Pet Division. Small mouse is an oxymoron because everybody knows a mouse is small. Raw Squirrel. You can Google that, what does raw squirrel mean, and find out that for yourself. Bug Juice, my hip multi-purpose clinic, spelled B-U-G space G-U-I-C-E. It's funny. People want to know, like, man, that's funny. What does that mean? Once they start asking questions, mean they're inquiring. You got them. All you got to do is keep them. Right here at the post office, man. I mean, we're ready to go take this joint in now, these DVDs, and send them off. North Carolina, New York. 1,000,001 Ways to Marketing, Part 1 coming, Part 2 on DVD. You heard me?